A Pew survey says 45% of millennials say their social media accounts have had a major impact on their relationships. But how do you navigate social media boundaries in a relationship? Well, here's a list to potentially help you out. Let's start with number one. Prioritize quality time without social media.
Love it.
It's always a good one. 2, check in with the significant other before you post. 3, if you wouldn't do it in person, don't do it then. 4, do not snoop. 5, give your partner the benefit of the doubt. 6, address discomfort quickly. Do you guys like this list?
7, if you are going to snoop, make sure it's from a fake account.
There you go.
There
Great
you
advice.
go. There you go. That's a real snooper right there.
Yeah, I like number 1 because it's the one I always get in trouble for is my fiance is always like, put the phone down. You don't need social media right now. Who cares what this person's doing over here? Let's live in the moment. Let's enjoy dinner together. Let's enjoy catching up and hearing how our days are. I think it can be a detriment in a relationship, the need, and it's subconsciously just to be looking at that thing takes you out of the moment.
Yeah. Speaking of dinner and social media, have you guys ever had dinner with a group of people and everybody puts their phone in the middle and whoever grabs for it first or checks their phone first is the one that has to pick up the bill?
Oh,
I like that. We do that. We call that credit card. We call that credit card roulette. That. We do it with credit cards, credit card roulette, and I never win, meaning I always lose and buy the meal. So I'm the person you want to play with if you do that. Is social media, is it a bad thing in any regard to you guys in terms of has it hurt relationships you've been in it?
Oh, 100%.
Definitely that one. Like, I've gotten on him about using the phone, like, when we're at dinner, like, talk to me, like, have a conversation with me. And he has headphones. So I get really upset with the headphones because I never know if he's listening to me or not. And so women always want, and men should want that too, but definitely women, like, we want your attention. We want your time. We want your conversation. Like, that's why we're together. So that's the number one thing that frustrates me. Pay attention to me. I'm right here.
Remember last time I was here, we talked a little bit about this, about leaving emojis, following certain people. Yeah, just don't do it. If you don't want it done to you, don't do it to your partner.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's an easy rule to live by. It'll keep you out of a lot of trouble, fellas, because I think they're directly talking to the fellas.
You don't want her liking all those pictures with those guys and the fit abs and bodies and things of that nature.
I don't have that. All right, take this first and say, absolutely not. Why can't a guy be happy in his life or a female when they've moved on past somebody? In relationships in your past, they're like seasons. They come and go. And the person you're with in the present deserves your utmost respect, your utmost attention, and embracing the moment with them. If you're happy, I'm not going to go give credit to my ex-girlfriend for that because guess what? I'll be single. So I'm definitely not going to do that, right?
So I agree with that, definitely with this isolated comment. But I'm looking at the big picture, which I don't know because I really don't know them. But the picture that I put to it in my head, and like this is the woman that helped build him into what he is today. And for you to completely ignore that, this is also the mother of your children. This is also someone that was your partner and held you down.
Some of his children. Mother, some of his children.
Okay, for some of his children. And so this is also like your partner that held you down in his time. I think about that when I think about Kevin Hart's ex-wife.
Oh, yes.
You know, like she helped you get to where you are today. So you will respect that, and you will respect me as the mother of the child.
But is he saying, is he dismissing her?
In this comment, no.
That's what I mean.
I don't think he's dismissing her, but I understand where she's coming from and how she can feel some type of way about it. She can feel salty. And it's kind of like when you date a guy, Felicia, and you literally upgrade him. I'm going to give you that Beyonce reference. Since I know you love her.
Appreciate it.
And then you get him to this place where he's thriving. He's literally the man that any woman would want. And then he leaves you for another woman and acts like he never even met you or dated you or what. That's hurtful.
Well, I think when it's marriage and children involved and you spent years together, it's harder.
For sure.
You know what?
I can sense her pain through what her comment is, what she replied to that. And
I might need some of those. I might need some of those sunglasses John Hanson has out on the streets because I'm going to throw some more shade here. I feel like this is a pure indictment on the level of happiness Camille Grammer does not have right now in her life. She's not happy, so she's holding on to something that was her happiness, and she sees that Kelsey is happy.
How do you know she's not happy?
And
she has a hot young boyfriend.
Well, then why worry about it? If I'm that hot young boyfriend, I'm saying, why are you talking about this? Who cares?
Well, because at the end of the day, it's the thing about respect. And you should always acknowledge where you came from or who helped you along the way. Personally,
Yeah.
I think that's foul. Like, how do you just
I
kind
guess-
of dismiss somebody? She literally said, I helped him get to where he's at today through his hardships with alcohol, and that's major.
He wouldn't be who he is without her.
Yeah, we need to know more other than just outside this comment,
Yeah.
because clearly there's more to that
Right.
story where she
That we
feels
just
like
created.
that she feels like throughout that there hasn't been that. So I think that is something really interesting, because I do think there's a bigger picture in how do you give credit to an ex and not feel like you're slighting the person you're currently with. And when you throw kids into it, that does become even
But
more
that person you're with has to be mature enough to know what you're saying and who you're giving credit to, and she can't stand in the way of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's got to know, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
She helped him along the way.
I mean, she's in a good
Thank you,
position,
Vanna.
girl.
Yeah, like,
she
thank
did all
him
the
for it.
heavy lifting. I want the new and improved version.